enjoying this tonight. It's lovely, and it's St. Bruno Flake, which we've talked about many times before. And tonight it's just so sort of stewed fruit, red fruit, with a slight floral tone as well. You just taste red fruit, plums and grapes, all smashed up together and stewed, and that sort of warm flavour. Lovely. And in the packet the main smell, it's not like a big heavy aromatic, it's a very much a bread shop smell, slight fruit in it and a bit of stewed fruit. It's just delicious, just nice. Ready rub's great too, but just over the past year I think I've been enjoying the flake more. It's often the way, although next time I'm smoking Bruno, who knows, I'll probably be saying the other thing, but it just depends on what mood you're in. Smoking it in the Plymouth Bold Falcon with a multi-purpose piece, straight. It's a bit longer than some straights I've had for some reason, I don't know why, but it's very nice. It just smokes perfect in this. Absolutely lovely. We're just taking it easy now. We've had a good old walk this afternoon through the countryside while the weather was a bit nicer. I went to a lovely wild area where there's lots of water, river, and some pools with various geese on and water birds. Didn't see anything very rare, but it was nice to be out. And came across an excavation that they're doing, which is Stone Age, which was very interesting indeed. I did a quick clip about it, I'll put it up soon. It's probably about 8,000 year old, I believe, which is quite interesting because the river that's next to it is the River Alt. And I've shown you before, I think, further inland, further to sea I should say, on the shore, the River Alt, a mile or two away, the estuary, part of it, there used to be a forest there which disappeared as sea levels rose. I mean, you know, they're talking about sea levels rising now, well, it happens all the time. And this was about 7,000 or 8,000 years ago, so we're led to believe, which is quite feasible. And the sea levels rose, completely destroyed the forest. Well, since then the sea level's gone back, and now the forest is starting to show. And you've got some bog oak there, good for the pipes. So now we're standing there looking at this excavated pit where Stone Age people used to live. It was quite feeling, thinking that the people who lived there could have been the same people who were hunting in the forest next to the sea, where all the tree trunks are now beginning to show again. Incredible, really. How life goes round in a circle. And then into much more modern times, the Vikings went up the River Alt near Liverpool and came into Formby and places like that. Had some rather nasty little fracases with the Saxons. So I mean, that's quite modern. Vikings, not long ago. You're only talking about the sort of 800s or something like that. So that's not long ago when you think of the Mesolithic people, you know, back in the Stone Age, Neanderthals, that type of thing. So such a lot of interest there, really. Just bring your mind back to these things. Yeah. Lots of interesting things. And I was telling my lad that I was metal detecting not far from there one day years ago with my brother, and I was down in a sandy ditch, and I was going along and found a few bits of coins and things which are Victorian, things like that. Well, then something took me interest, picked it up, and it was an arrowhead, Stone Age arrowhead, perfect shaped, absolutely beautifully preserved. It was just in the sand at the side of the trickling brook where I was standing. So who knows, maybe one of the hunters from the pit, or that went into the forest, dropped his arrowhead there. Probably a story there somewhere, who knows. Anyway guys, I'm rambling, getting into real history, or prehistory, so I shall get on with this lovely St Bruno flake and bid you a very good evening. Thanks for watching.